This is the opportunity for us to grow and to make it real and to make it tangible. There's somebody, wonderful person in our community. I just love him to death, and he's a part of our band. His name is Imra. Imra, where are you? Is a devout follower of Islam, born in Turkey. Is that correct? Actually, I got to visit his homeland. And as a devout follower of Islam, what do you want all of us ignorant people who don't really understand Islam to know about Islam?
Well, I wouldn't say anybody ignorant here, and everybody very smart. So all I gotta say is this: it's very difficult to convince today's world that Islam is actually the religion of peace. I'm not saying that. It's the Qur'an, our book, holy book, the God-sent book, is saying that. And unfortunately, today's world, today's Islamic world and geography, if you look at it, everybody do everything that what Islam requires against it. They do everything against it, and it has been like that a long time. Even Quran mentioned that if you don't use your brain, well, you do your actions, you're reading the Quran and you understand and you do what you're supposed to do, God put all the dirt on your head. And look at the Islamic world.
Christians
have
nothing in common with that at all. Yeah.
I guess it has to, I have to relate it with other religions, like God's religions, Judaism and Christianity as well. It's all seems like going the wrong direction. The real Islam, if anybody wants to find out about it, is the Quran. No cleric, no imam, no anybody in between. God sent the humanity in that book, not only Arabs or Turks or people who accept it, all humanity to go to right direction instead of taking that and interpret for yourself to stay in power and make money. That's the big difference between what is sent and what has been practiced and has been constantly going on. Especially these killings, it is the worst. It is the worst sin in one of the worst sin in the Quran. One of them, the worst thing is that you put something equal to God. That's the worst sin. The second one is the killing innocent people. And there's a verse in Quran says, whoever kills the innocent person, it is as he has killed all humanity. And if it doesn't say anything about peace, nothing will. So all I wanted to say, it is not the representation of Islam, what we're living today, all this Middle East, all this craziness. And I also wanted to say my deepest condolences and prayers to people who lost their lives in Paris, Beirut, Nigeria, Kenya, and everywhere in the world going on this terrible terror. And I wanted to send my prayers and condolences to all these people and their families. And I hope I'm really hoping that it would stop very, very soon.
So I believe in the this exercise of proxy. And I would like to stand in proxy for all of humanity who has misjudged something that's so sacred and dear to you. So I want you to stand in proxy for the purity of the Quran and for the Islamic people when I say I apologize.
We need to all apologize, not only you, but us too, because we are responsible to express ourselves to the world, which is not happening. And we apologize about that too. We should inform everybody about the real Islam, which is the Quran. No cleric, no hadith, no imam saying the brainwash, all these things, all garbage.
So can we do a prayer of peace together?
Sure.
All right. So will you say it in Turkish?
Sure.
And I will say it in English, and then I will ask you to.
Barışın bütün bariyerleri zihnimde çözüldü.
All barriers to peace in my mind dissolve.
Barışın bütün bariyerleri kalbimde çözüldü.
All barriers to peace in my heart dissolve.
Barışın bütün bariyerleri gözlerimde çözüldü.
All barriers to peace in my eyes dissolve.
Barışın bütün bariyerleri yaptıklarımda çözüldü.
All barriers to peace in my actions dissolve.
Yüce Allah'ın emri ile
Divine order is here.
barış burada ve barış daim olmalı.
Peace is here, and only peace shall remain. And so it is.